Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to just show you a little something here, and we'll talk a little bit. Hey, right here is a chicken bus. What a coincidence, chicken bus stuff. No school bus that they use. That's what they use for a bus. Here's another one that hasn't been decked up yet. Hasn't been chickenfied yet. And anytime you need a ride, all you do is stand next to the road, stick your hand up, and either a chicken bus will come by or a little minivan will come by. Somebody will come by and pick you up. And see, it cost about maybe 25 cents to catch a ride. But what I want to show you is right here. It's all these trees. This is my house. I live in a hotel. Well, kinda. And I would sit up on this thing here on Sunday afternoons. I cared for my wife the last 3 years. I had to do a lot of caring for her. And my getaway was on Sunday afternoons. And I would come up here and I'd sit on one of those thingies and watch the traffic and tell you the truth, I'd give thanks. Give thanks that my health would hold up even though I'm over here trying to take care of my wife. And so I was thankful because we can't, if I was to get sick, nobody's going to care for me. So I was real thankful. But also, it's funny, you see there's not much of a fence. You see there's not much of a fence here. And it's a big hotel. And we have football players, soccer players that come here and stay. And they come up. And our team wins quite a bit, not because they're good, because of our altitude. The other teams can't breathe. So that's why our team wins a lot. And but the out-of-town teams would stay here. And as they stayed here, there was all the time, they always, you see a lot of times where I make my videos, is right down there is where I make my videos, a lot of them. And that's where they park the buses. Because if they park them up here, the people up here will see the buses and they'll know the people are staying here. And they get real radical about their soccer. And one time they had a country playoff here. And so they had this playoff. And so it was the best of the country was here. And they were here. And there was like 100 cars out here in the road, out in front here. And all these people here, I mean, there was hundreds of people. And we got one security guard, and he's got nothing. He just walks around. He doesn't have no weapon, no nothing. And then and at that particular night, we had 2 policemen. And 2 policemen had their pickup. You saw the black pickups that they use. And they had their black pickup over here. We closed the gate. You see the gate over there. We closed the gate, and we had the policemen there. Like the gate's going, and the fence is going to close, keep everybody out. And so, I mean, they were out there, and it was close to a riot. Down the street here, you can see where the road curves. The road curves right down the street right there. And right down there, they had armored cars. They had armored cars, and they had a ton of police. And I thought they were going to help secure this area. That's not what it was. What it was, when the riot starts and they start burning and terrorizing the place, the police can stop them right there so they don't go into town. Town is when you go around the curve, there's still another 2 miles in to get to town. So that's what they were out there for, is to stop the rioters from getting over there. So what I ended up doing is I have a weapon, but there's no weapon that's going to go up against hundreds, especially rioters. And so what I ended up doing is I got the fire extinguishers, and we put our fire extinguishers by each one of the doors, and then I got some whiskey bottles with gasoline in it, and I carried those around with me. I carried those around with me, and the idea was, if these rioters started coming in, you know, we couldn't stop them. There wasn't enough of us to stop them. I'd just throw the bottle down, gasoline would be all over, hit that sucker on fire, and then we'd have a wall of flames. And I could do it all along this wall. And so in other words, we would use fire to keep the rioters out. Like I say, I don't have enough bullets, I don't have enough guns to shoot them all, so the only way to do it is, like I say, for burning. And see, this is the street. Like I say, the street was packed full of cars and packed full of people right out here. Packed full of people. It was funny because I told you they're scared of dogs down here. And so I got Xena, and I put Xena on the leash, and we walked right out amongst all these people. And it was a little scary. So, hey, buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. It was a little scary walking out there. But what I wanted to show them was I wasn't scared. I wanted to show them that I was in charge and I had control. Even though they didn't know, I had bottles of gasoline, and I had a gun to kind of keep people away from me, keeping them off of me. But trying to protect this whole place and all the players and all the families. I mean, this place was full. And but like I say, so I had to do what I had to do, and like I say, I knew the police weren't going to help. So it was it was a situation. But like I say, this is the place that I'll sit up on this concrete thing, usually underneath the tree, so I'll be in the shade and I'll watch all the traffic going by. And I give thanks. The weather is really nice. This is probably about the worst kind of day you can find around here. Well, it's not raining yet. But it'll be raining whenever a cloud comes over. It'll rain, but I always give thanks that I'm able to function, and I've got the opportunity to be here, and it's a good feeling. Like I say, it really strengthens up your confidence and your pride in yourself. That's why I say, if you get a chance to get out, get out. If you're new on traveling, all you gotta do is stay with the tourist areas. They always make sure the tourists are safe. And once you get used to getting out and getting around, you can get off 1 or 2 blocks away from the tourists, and you'll find out what the place is really like. So Cancun's a good example. I told you I drove to Cancun. I almost died just driving there. I mean, that was the most dangerous place I've ever been to. I mean, there's not even no police, no military, no nothing. It's out on the peninsula. So now, where are they? They're in Cancun protecting the tourists. So that's why I'm saying, get out. If you get an opportunity, get out. Have fun, enjoy life. Make the most of it. We only have one shot at it. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.